This is your fucking moment. You only get one moment in life.
My throat's sore, had a sore throat for a month and a half, and this is not an acoustic environment that's suitable to request this from me.
I don't give a fuck.
Your language is offensive. Fuck you. It's called mind fucking. You ever been mind fucked before?
Hiding your valuables in your anus.
Oh my God! Why does this keep happening to me?
Broadcasting live from the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio in downtown Cleveland.
This is the funnest night ever!
And the nipples. I'll take 2.
On MorningshowCentral.com.
Don't interrupt me again.
Okay.
You think you got issues?
Please, enlighten me.
Wait till you get a load of these clowns.
Who the fuck are you?
Come here to get your weekly fix of Sick and Twisted.
Yeah, it's got its tongue up my ass.
No.
It's Uncensored Net Noise.
Come on in. Oh, and bring your whore. We'll all do some blow.
What the fuck's going on? Leave it
On MorningshowCentral.com.
Yeah, that was probably the first sign of the apocalypse.
Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Can you believe Newt Gingrich is saying that he can get gas at $2.50 a gallon if he's elected for president? I would love that.
Le who? The her.
Everything is closing in. All this emptiness it surrounds me. With everything I feel, I just know. Oh, it's changing.
I just want to say one thing real quick at the top of the show. Kids are stupid.
I just want to let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel.
It's so sad. All those kids at Chardon, man, those 3 kids that passed away because some asshole had to bring a gun to school and shoot them. Totally uncalled for, man.
I'm surrounded. All these memories. They surround me. Now only broken dreams are all that I found.
I got a cold intern. That's why the grunt was weird. Yeah, we got the band The Missing in studio. If you're waiting for them, just chill out. They're in there.
Let you know that you make me weak, and now I feel I'm surrounded.
I would switch to the green room cam, but I'm sort of using the other camera right now, so I can't.
I'm caught in my feelings again. They're ringing out inside my head. It's in everything that exists. The walls are slowly closing in.
Did you see all those bomb threats and all that stuff that's going on in the schools, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, did I? Yeah, damn, didn't I do?
Yeah, that was like all like right after the whole Chardon incident. Like I've been reading stories, on Facebook and on the news of like all these bomb threats at these local schools.
Yeah, for the past couple of days, it's nothing but bomb threats, dude.
And I'm just thinking like, what the hell's going on? Like
they're insane, man. They're insane.
Now
No, what it is, they seen the kids at Shard and got a day off, and they wanted one.
I just wanna let you know that you make me weak, and now I fear it doesn't matter where I go, because I just can't sleep without you here. I just wanna let you know that you.
People in the chat room like, when is he going to start the show? We're new here. We don't know what's going on. After the song, I usually listen to the whole song. Sorry, guys. Now I'm going to start the show.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, you want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742, or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. I'm in there. Joe Dirt's in there. So's the intern. We got a good show for you tonight. We got the band The Missing in studio. They're in the green room right now chilling. And I was hoping Mr. Christopher would have showed up and so I can bust his balls, because the last time I seen him was about 4 years ago. And that little punk didn't even show up tonight.
Ah, boo.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe next time we'll get him. But
in 4 years.
Yeah, four more years. But, yeah, these guys are pretty good. They were in studio about 4 years ago. The band's totally different now. I mean, these two guys walked in the studio. I'm like, you're with The Missing. What happened to the other two guys that were in The Missing? So, yeah, there must have been some sort of a lineup change. We'll find out tonight what's going on, because I haven't seen these guys in a long time. So I don't know the whole background story on The Missing and what's going on with them. And I've been hearing their music, and it sounds really good, though. So we'll play a few of their tunes tonight on the show during breaks and that. So what'd you do over the weekend, Joe Dirt?
You know, work. It's always exciting.
I just been following this news, man. It's insane with all these kids in Cleveland.
Yeah, the whole first the Chardon school shooting incident, and then all the bomb threats in other schools following. And I'm just
you got a kid in what is it, North Ridgeville that threatened to beat his teacher's ass or something like that. And you got what was it, the place in, I believe it was Chicago, that a stabbing happened. Kids are stabbing each other now, and people are calling bomb threats and all. I mean, there was a bomb threat yesterday for Rocky River School. Then there was another bomb threat today for Rocky River School. It's like, are you serious, man? I mean, do these kids even know how serious of an issue that it really is? I mean, you're calling first responders to come to a building with other kids in there and making false allegations that bombs are in schools. Right. That is totally uncalled for. And by the way, the name of that song was Soil. All right, just so you know. They're a band out of Chicago. Check them out. It's totally insane, dude.
My initial reaction after hearing everything for the shooting and then all the bomb threats, I just was thinking back when I was in third grade. That's when the whole Columbine shooting happened in Colorado. And then then there was bomb threats in various schools across the country, and there was actually a bomb threat in the obviously I was in high school back then, but the high school where I lived at, there was a bomb threat in that area, and then it was just all through.
All right, let me ask you
craziness.
This. I may be stupid. Sometimes I'm like that, but my ADHD just kicks in. But you're young. I mean, you just not too long ago got out of, you went to college already, broadcasting school, but before that, you just got out of high school and all that. So
yeah,
when that happened, and like I said, I don't know how it works though. Did a text message or a call go out to your mom's house and say, hey, there's a bomb threat at Joe Dirt's school?
The way I remember it a little bit. I don't remember it too vividly, but I remember in third grade, my sisters came up to my school and it was all three of my sisters came to my school and said there was a bomb threat at our high school, so we're gonna take you and just go home, make sure you're safe or whatever. And I didn't know what was going on. Wasn't thinking too much of it. I'm just enjoying my school day, whatever. And apparently this because at that time I didn't realize that was a serious situation. But then I seen on the news that all these bomb threats, people making bomb threats, and it's,
Right.
it's a serious issue. Then that's when I learned about it.
Right.
And of course, this happened like shortly after Columbine.
There was a total of what? We got the story. There was a total, I believe, the last I counted, it was like 9. I mean, I'm guesstimating. I believe there was 9 total in the just
bomb threats.
Bomb threats, yeah, in Ohio, at Ohio schools. And by the again, going back to real quick the intro of the song, the band's name is Soil. They're out of Chicago. The actual album is called Picture Me, and you can check them out online. Go to Facebook, facebook.com/Soil, and you'll be able to check them out. Or you can do a Google search for Soil. You'll find them. And they're a great band out of Chicago, so you can check them out there. Like I said, the whole entire time I'm watching, there was at one point, it was Glenville High School, and I believe it was Rocky River, and it was like not even in a 15-minute span. There was like a bomb threat at Glenville, and then 15, no, it was the Catholic school. And then 15 minutes later, it was a bomb threat at Central Catholic School here in Cleveland. I'm like, are you serious? Did they
within like a 15, 20-minute time period?
Is there a secret society of bomb threat kids that Twitter out this stuff or something? I don't know. Maybe there's a certain tunnel network or something like that.
And it's just insane. Like my initial reaction, I kept thinking about, like I said, about the whole Columbine incident. I'm like, I thought that's just young people, younger generation, like my age, thought we learned from what happened in Columbine, even though I had nothing to do with Columbine.
Wasn't it about like 10 years? No, I think maybe
it was in.
No. There's another incident that happened here in Cleveland at a vocational school. I can't remember the name of the school that actually it happened at, though, but there was somebody got murdered in the school. It was a vocational school, I believe, downtown or something like that. It was not too long ago. And the picture surfaced. I guess kids took pictures of the kid that got shot and posted it up on MySpace at the time. That's when MySpace was hot.
Right.
And, I mean, didn't we learn from that?
I don't know. You think we think you would have learned from Columbine?
Right.
You think you would have learned from that? Or the Virginia Tech shooting that happened in 2007?
Yeah, I know.
You think you would have...
All these different shootings that kids just crazy with guns, man.
And that, like, my initial reaction, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, what is going on with today's kids?
Success Tech, that's the name of the school. That's what it was. Yeah, there was a bloodbath there. I don't know, man. It's just like crazy nonsense, and these kids are just getting away with it. And here's the kicker: this T.J. Lane kid that shot up these kids in Chardon, he gets he gets the book thrown at him, of course. I mean, but it's going to be a life sentence or whatever the case may be. But the thing is that if it was me, I don't care about the law or whatever. An eye for an eye, man. You took 3 kids' lives. You should be hung. You should be taken out in front of Tower City and let or out there in the public square of Chardon, whatever their square is in Chardon, and have people throw rocks at you until you die.
Yeah, 'cause you took someone's life.
You took 3 people's lives, and you got one hanging on for life at a hospital. You got the girl that got released not too long ago, but there was a total of 5 or 6 kids that got injured.
They were injured, yeah,
right,
and 3 that unfortunately died.
Yeah, and there was one kid that got a graze. They really didn't talk about him too much in the news. His ear got grazed by a bullet. Because you imagine if it was like a couple centimeters closer to his head, there would have been 4.
There would have been 4 fatalities.
I mean, it's just insane how things are going on right now.
And yeah, I think the punishment should have been worse, because I'm like, hey, if you're, however you got a hold of a weapon in the first place,
I agree.
I don't know, but if you feel you're responsible enough to use a weapon to take someone's life or attempt to do whatever it is you were trying to do.
Guns are very accessible to children. I mean, it's sad to say, but it is. Parents, they don't take their guns and they don't lock them up. The other thing is that kids can get them out on the street really, really simple. I mean, you could walk up to a complete stranger and say, look, I have $100, get me a gun. And they'll get you a gun. I mean, it's not that hard to do.
And that's scary to think.
Scary. It's very scary to think. And I don't know. The Chardon is a small community, a small town, and it's not like Cleveland where Most of the schools here in Cleveland have metal detectors in them. But, I mean, I think that should be mandatory throughout the entire United States. Every school in the United States should have some sort of metal detector and security guards patting you down when you walk through that door and checking all your stuff when you walk in. There should be your book bag. It should be mandatory that your book bag is clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every book bag that walks in, every kid should own a clear book bag. You know, and when you walk through there, you'll be able to see everything in there. So that way, it makes it easier on the security guard, and it makes it easier for kids to get into school and get to class. And the kids, and the messed up thing about this TJ Lane kid, he didn't even go to that school. He went to the school down the road. What the hell was he doing there?
That I didn't know. That part I didn't know because I haven't followed up like completely on that. I thought maybe he went to the school. And
right.
One day I'll.
No, he went to another school. I guess it's part of Chardon High, but it's not. It's like a vocational part of Chardon or whatever. But he wasn't even supposed to be there at the time.
So, yeah, why he was there and not at his own school.
Right. Is beyond me.
I mean, you can add that on to more of questions that people obviously have about this whole situation.
I agree. And like I said, if you have your opinions or anything like that and you want to call the show, the number is 888-668-0742. Again, the number is 888-668-0742. It's a sad thing that it happened, and my heart goes out to all the parents, man, that lost someone at that Chardon school. I mean, the news, look, I don't want to be the news outlet that keeps dwelling on this Chardon thing because it's a sad thing that happened, but there's one news station here in Cleveland that glamorizes this, and I really don't feel that they should have done that, and it's 19 Action News. They glamorize just about anything that happens, you know, but you know what? To give credit to 19, they're on top of shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the only station that I know of that actually put out the bomb threats that were going on in the city of Cleveland. All the other news stations didn't even do anything about it. Now, there was a question posed. It was on WTAM's Facebook page. Oh, we're not going to be like the other news stations out there posting up bomb threats. We'll wait till they arrest someone, and then we'll post something about it. You know what? Fuck you, WTAM 1100, because I would want to know about the bomb being at the school. Because what if let's say hypothetically, let's say I'm at work, all right, and I get I'm on break or something, and I just so happen to check my Facebook page at work or something, you know, and I'm on break. And I seen the feed up there for 19 saying there's a bomb threat at Rocky River High School. And let's say my kid hypothetically went to Rocky River High School. All right. Well, dude, I want to know this.
Yeah.
Right away. And then
be freaking out.
I'd be freaking out because I was like, are you serious? Is there actually a bomb there? I want to know. And then you get people posting like, well, I'm glad WTAM didn't do it. You know, the schools, they send out text messages and they send out phone calls and all this. Not where my kid goes. My kid goes to a public school, and they had a bomb threat a couple years ago, and I didn't get a phone call. You know, I found out. My kid told me. She told me after school.
When she got home?
When she got home. Oh, by the way, Dad, we had a bomb threat. What?
Now that, yeah.
Are you serious?
There was something a little...
I didn't get a phone call, or I got a letter the next day saying, oh, the kids were fine. No. Well, where was the call prior to this?
Right,
where is the text message at?
Because you never know, like, a bomb threat could just be a bomb threat, or a bomb threat could be an actual bomb.
Right, exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
You got to take it as if it was, you know, like a lot of people do, take it as a serious situation because you never know what it could be. And do a better job to notify the parents.
Right.
Instead of,
yeah.
Oh, by the way, yesterday there was a bomb threat. Nobody got hurt, though.
Yeah, I know. It's totally insane the things that are happening. And, to go back to a couple days ago where all this stuff first started, which is in Chardon, and now you come to Friday of today, everybody, every school around Ohio has something crazy going on. And it's totally crazy. And this weather, what the hell is up with this weather? This is crazy stuff, man. I mean, I walked outside a little earlier. It's like 32 degrees. Now it's like 60 degrees outside.
Earlier, it was storming.
Right.
You know, where I live at in Parma.
And then there was tornadoes that ripped through like parts of Tennessee and parts of Kentucky. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
You know what it is?
What? It's the end of the world coming.
It's the apocalypse.
It's coming, man.
It's 2012.
2012.
Nothing makes sense anymore.
December 21st, 2012. We're all dead.
Yes. I mean, we had a leap day the other day.
Right. Maybe that has something to do with an extra day.
Yeah, the extra day threw everybody off.
Exactly.
Now it's March 1st, and it feels like it's June 1st.
Exactly. I don't know, but and here's the messed up thing. You know, where Chicago's not too far from us, right?
Right.
They got a blizzard going on right now. Literally, they got a blizzard going on.
The Windy City is the blizzard city.
Tennessee right now has a tornado warnings and all this stuff going on. Tennessee has all the tornadoes, and Chicago has a blizzard going on right now.
We have like a mixture of everything.
Yeah, we're like the melting pot of like whatever is left over. We get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you know, like we're like the I don't know. I guess the lone sheep in the family. We get the leftovers. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow it'll probably be like 0 below with like 10 inches of snow outside, and then the next day it'll be like 75 degrees, and we're all outside in shorts. You know, I don't know, making snowmen or something.
We can no longer predict the weather. Mother Nature is doing her own thing.
Well, we do have weathercast here at MSC Radio Network. We just picked up these great guys over at neoweather.com. They do the weather here at MSC Radio Network. We just picked them up. Great group of guys. Check them out on their website, neoweather.com. It's neoweather.com. And they're a great bunch of guys. They're actually college kids, and I like them. They're really good. They're down to earth, and they're really on top of everything. I mean, every time there was some sort of severe weather going on, I'm getting a text message or an email from one of the guys saying, "Hey, you need to post this real quick," and it goes right up on Facebook and on the website. So it worked out really well for us. So. They're on top of it. So
in Seattle, Washington, there's going to be sun tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
California, it's going to be a blizzard.
Right. I should call Jamie from Cocaine tomorrow, Cocaine Energy Drink. Ask him, are you getting any snow over there yet? So, I don't know. What else? What do you got in the news over there? Anything?
I got something here. A Canadian father was arrested and strip searched Wednesday after his 4-year-old daughter drew a picture of a gun in her kindergarten class.
Right.
Ontario dad Jesse Sansone told the Toronto Sun his little girl's drawing was supposed to be him getting monsters and bad guys. Her teacher apparently thought differently, and the school contacted Child Protective Services. When Sansone arrived to pick his daughter up, 3 police officers were waiting to take him into custody. Quote, "I'm picking up my kids, and then next thing you know, I'm locked up."
Yeah, that's not. You know what? Here's the thing. The kid draws a picture of a gun, and and a bunch of bad guys or whatever, and you know, okay, it's not really the appropriate picture to draw in a school or something. After all this stuff, this is also in Canada too, so it doesn't, you know,
Canada.
I said Canada. So the thing is. You know, I understand the father's point of view. Like, you know, why is it a big deal if my kid draws a picture of a gun with some bad guys, whatever the case may be? You know, I sort of agree with them. But then on the other end, the other side of me, the other side that says, no, not the right choice. Not really a good idea.
It's
kind of iffy
it's
there.
It's 50
right.
Them. Yeah,
it's kind of iffy there. I wouldn't tell my kid to draw a picture of a gun with bad guys because they're going to take it.
4-year-old kid,
right?
I mean, if it was maybe
see, here's the problem: the kid, the teachers will take it the wrong way. They're like, "Oh, that looks like Mr. Blah blah blah, and that's Mrs. Blah 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 from English." You know, and then all of a sudden, the kid's being hauled off to jail because he drew a picture of a gun. And the 2 stick figures look like Mrs. Blank from English and Mr. Blank from the gym class.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They could take it out of context.
Right, exactly. And I kind of understand the father's point of view about what's the big deal? He just drew a gun and 2 stick people. You know?
Yeah, maybe the girl was trying to draw something that made her father look like a hero.
Exactly.
Getting rid of all the bad guys. But
no, if
kind of take it out of context, it's a tough situation.
Now, if you drew a picture of a penis with a vagina, then, I don't know. What would they do then?
Get the the bad guys, a.k.a. the diseases?
Well, no, they probably would call the little kid a pedophile or something like that and give him give him a record or something. I don't know.
This story took an interesting turn.
Right. All right, what else we got?
All right. A judge in Fort Worth recently sentenced Kenneth Clyde Jackson to a total of 18 years in prison. During the trial, prosecutors presented evidence that on July 3rd of 2010, police officers found Jackson at the Regal Plastics warehouse. Officers were not only interested in why Jackson was at the warehouse, but why he didn't have on any clothes. When questioned, Jackson said he was at the warehouse catching up on work and was naked because it was hot.
Why in the hell are you at work with no clothes on? That's question number one. Why are you at work with no clothes on? That's my first question. 2, what were you doing at work with no clothes on? And go ahead, Joe. What else you got?
When officers took Jackson back to his workstation, presumably to get his clothes, they saw child porn on his computer. Quote, his job description didn't include prancing around naked while looking at child porn. When police ordered Jackson to present...
Wait, stop. Von Erich in the chat room, no, you don't work in the nude because you work here at MSC, and no. If you came in here butt naked, dude, I'd kick your ass up out of here. Go ahead. That's a scary sight. Watching Von Erich nude? No. I got the visualization in my head. No.
He's probably going to come in for his show.
No, he was supposed
he's going to pay you extra. Like, can I do the show naked?
As long as I can leave. You can do it. I don't care.
I'll give you an extra $100.
Right, exactly.
I do the show naked.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, God. Hang on one second. When police ordered Jackson to present some type of ID, he told them that it could be found in the glove compartment of his car.
The messed up thing about it, when police went to get this guy, his clothes and everything, and they walked over to his terminal where his computer was, they found child porn on his computer, which is totally messed up. So the guy was walking around nude in this warehouse, which I don't know what he does for a living, and it didn't say exactly what the company was, but he's walking around nude in a warehouse and watching kitty porn on his warehouse computer, which is totally insane to me because where's people's heads at? No pun intended. I don't want to know where his head was, but the thing is that it's weird. It's totally weird. I don't get people nowadays. Why would you come to work nude? If you're gonna do something like that, why don't you do it at home? You would think you would do that at home. I mean, if the guy's a pervert and looks at kids, okay, to each his own. I kill the little bastard if I saw that on a computer screen. But I mean, you're begging to get caught. He's like the dumbest criminal of the world right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's begging to get caught, and he got caught. Now he's going to jail, and now he's going to get charged for sexual. As a sexual predator, probably, or child porn, or kitty porn, or whatever on the computer, and he's going to go to jail for indecent exposure. So you kind of fucked yourself, buddy. Should have kept this in the privacy of your home, of your own home, or maybe on your cell phone or something like that.
Yeah, not at your workplace,
right?
Wherever it is you work,
exactly.
Warehouse.
I don't know. This is weird.
Abandoned warehouse. It's probably an abandoned warehouse.
Well, no, because they claim that he was at work. Working, I mean, and that's
nude.
Yeah, you think? But people are nuts. That's all I got to say about that.
Nuts.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna get the guys from The Missing on the show next. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Uncensored Net Noise.
It's electronic.
Yeah, so's my vibrator, but I don't have to sit in the chair and listen to it for an hour and a half.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Joe Dirt, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out. Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy.
Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand,
Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement.
It's now available at retail locations across the country,
as well as online at ReduxDirect.com.
That's ReduxDirect.com.
Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network,
where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world.
Cocaine Energy Supplement.
You can become a member.
By logging on to lovecocaine.com.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Hey, Unsigned Fans.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, Unsigned Fans.
Want your music heard?
Yeah! Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song.
Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network
on morningshowcentral.com.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service.
Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com.
Reserve your ride now.
330-903-0508. 330-903-0508.
Lifestyle Limousine Service.
And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you.
Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel
dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy.
With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services,
you can be confident your station will be all it can be.
Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com
and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Coming at you from the rock and roll capital, it's an exciting and fast-paced global forum
with the man who knows how to help get your band even better.
Yeah! Doc Rock tackles industry issues with informed guests
and invites your questions, concerns, and tales of band life.
There's never a dull moment in Doc's world of showbiz.
He cares about artist issues and escalating your talents.
So make an appointment with Doc Rock on Band-Aid.
Thank you!
Tuesday night, starting at 9:05.
Only on morningshowcentral.com.
Join host Brian for Dominion Live Chicago every Friday night, 11 p.m. Central to 1 a.m. Right here
on morningshowcentral.com.
Got time on your hands?
Oh, fuck! Ow! Ow! Ow!
What? Ow! Send us an email.
Hit the Contact Us page on morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
Uncensored Net Noise.
Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network.
morningshowcentral.com.
Don't touch that mouse.
Besides, you don't run the same gag twice. You can do the next gag.
morningshowcentral.com.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com.
What do you need
to know about the Sunday Hangover Show. The name says it all.
Leave it alone, man.
The Sunday Hangover Show. Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. on morningshowcentral.com.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate. We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on morningshowcentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742.
I'm Eric Poston from NeoWeather.com with your MSC weather forecast on this Friday evening. Well, we're dealing with a high wind warning, which is in effect through 10 a.m. Saturday morning, as winds will be out of the southwest from 25 to 35 mile an hour with gusts upwards of 60 miles an hour. So winds will be gusty Friday night and into your Saturday. As far as the thunderstorms, no severe weather expected for northern Ohio as the severe weather has stayed south. We are expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms to be around Friday night and into early Saturday morning before some drier and clear weather moves in for the afternoon on Saturday. Highs on Saturday will only reach the low to mid 40s, and on Sunday we could be dealing with a few isolated snow showers. Highs only in the lower 30s.
There's something in this scene that makes you run away from everything. I know the feeling. Hiding behind closed doors, open wounds and open sores. The blood drips from my mouth. Set sail for uncharted courses. No need to make excuses. Let's go. At the end of the road,
previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
Trying to get back out there, find another female. I was talking to a certain female last night.
Yeah, and how'd that work out?
On the telephone.
Yeah.
For a couple hours.
Yeah, and what happened?
And
you got shot down, right?
Yes.
Oh my God, dude.
I had to take a cold shower afterwards.
Would someone please take Joe Dirt and show him how to do it the correct way? I mean, come on. How long were you on the phone with her?
3 hours.
3 hours. And what did you talk to her in 3 hours? I mean, what was the conversation like for 3 hours?
Well, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Okay, well, a little bit of
all
what?
The stuff in between.
If you play the tape of our show backwards, you'll discover a secret message. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise.
All right, guys, we're back. Want to call the show? The number's 888-668-0742. Or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. I'm in there. So is Joe Dirt. Got a bunch of people in the chat room. They're not here for us. They're here for the band.
They're never here for us.
No, they're never here for us. They're like, shut up already. Let's get the band on. Before I pot the mics up for the band, they're here. Here, I'll show you. I'll prove that they're here. Okay? All right, hold on. There. See? They're there.
Whoa,
okay?
Hey.
But their mics aren't on yet. I'm not going to let them talk yet because I got a little bit of a problem right now.
Uh-oh.
Right? There is an individual, okay, that was supposed to be here tonight.
But isn't here.
Christopher. And I'm kind of pissed off at him right now. He did my show probably about 4.5 years ago. And the cocksucker's not here today. Kind of pissed off at you, Chris. All right? You should have been here because I got a brand new studio. I really wanted to show it to you, and you're not here. You're a prick, dude. I sort of hate you right now. But I like your band, though. Your band's awesome.
I like your band. I don't like you.
But you suck. All right, so we're going to bring the guys on.
I like what Boney just said. Our top story, Chris is pissed.
Which one? There's a bunch of them in the chat room. All right, I got the guys from the Missing in studio right now. We're going to talk to them for a little bit, find out what's going on. New lineup. I mean, when these guys came in the studio, I'm like, who are you? Exactly. Because I don't know any of them because the last time I spoke to Chris and the band and everything, it was like 4 years ago, and that was at the dining room of my house.
Right, and it was a different band.
It was a different band, a totally different band, different lineup and everything. So it's great that they're back on the show, and I really do appreciate them for coming on and taking the time to hang out with us. So go ahead and introduce yourselves. Go ahead.
Hey. Hello, I'm Elliot. I play guitar.
And I'm Chad, the drummer.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about the Missing.
We're a rock and roll band from right here in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, we already know that one. Yeah.
Chad and I joined the band in 2009. And we've been going strong ever since then. Chris and Ricky, Chris the singer, Ricky bass player, they're both original members, and they've just run through a bunch of different guitar players and drummers before they met us.
Really? Did they find you guys on Craigslist?
No, we are actually in a band together before Chad and I called Space Goblin.
Okay, let me emphasize really quick about the whole Craigslist thing because here's the reason why I'm saying that.
I think like the last 3 bands we had in here?
Yeah, it was the last 3 bands that we had in here. We asked them flat out, how did the band get started? And we found this guy on Craigslist, and we found this guy on Craigslist. Okay, how did you guys meet? Oh, behind Summit Mall, behind a dumpster or something, It's like, you guys actually use Craigslist to find band members? I mean, are you serious? I mean, have you heard about the killings that are going on Craigslist? And you're going after bassists and guitarists on Craigslist? It's nuts, though. All right, so the band itself, how long has the band been around?
I believe before we joined, they started late 2008, so almost 4 years now.
4 years.
And in the 4 years' time of the band being out there, tell me a little bit about some of the shows that you guys done. I mean, this is a brand new lineup for the Missing, and when you guys when I went to a Missing show, that was a long time ago. Sorry, Chris, but the last time I remember is 4 years ago, and those guys were phenomenal back then. How is it today? How's the reaction from fans and everything?
We suck now. I mean,
no, come on, really?
People, I don't know. I think it's going pretty good. I mean, we played some pretty awesome kick-ass shows. It's nice I can swear out here too.
Yeah.
We played some kick-ass shows ever since we've been in the band.
Some fucking sweet shows.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah.
We got to do
Hashtag it.
Roverfest a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Rover, though.
Well, yeah, I'm not really, unless he's playing our band.
Yeah, he's a douchebag.
Warped Tour over the summer was pretty cool.
We got royally screwed at Roverfest, though.
Tell me, do tell. I want to know.
All right, so we win the contest. We're, like, so stoked. It's, like, the coolest thing to happen to any of us, you know? So we get down there. Nobody knows what's going on. We get there, and, like, they finally say, okay, you guys are playing, like, 4:30. Right. Beautiful day. It's at Voinovich Park.
Okay.
And beautiful day. Actually, who was it? Who was the rapper that day?
Two Live Crew?
It was Two Live Crew was performing. And when they're doing their sound check, it was pretty funny because that's where the Good Time 3 parks or docks and whatever.
And you hear the horn?
Yeah, well, there's a boatload of Amish people getting off the Good Time 3, and Two Live Crew is doing their sound check, and, you know, it's nothing but motherfuck this and that. And so these Amish people are just covering their ears like, what is going on?
What is this music?
But, yeah, so it was a wonderful, gorgeous day, and, you know, about 5 minutes before we take the stage to play, you know, the biggest show of our lives, a monsoon of a storm comes rolling in.
And you know what? When that monsoon of a storm came through, I was like laughing my ass off.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Well, not for you guys, but for the Roverfest in general.
You know what? We're the ones we really got screwed. Yeah, so they said if you guys want to play, you can play, but, you know, if you don't want to, you're not going to get to play later. So we're like, yeah, we're playing. So went out there in the rain. About a minute and a half into our set,
They pull you off?
They cut the power.
Are you serious?
They cut the power, and I mean, we couldn't. There was like zero visibility. Couldn't see anything in front of us. My pedal board was completely flooded out. Like Ricky, our bass player, is getting electrocuted. This is not even an exaggeration. So we get off the stage, get our shit off the stage, like running for our lives, get under the stage, just getting drenched, and then, like, you know, I think it was like a 10-15 minute delay. Well, they're like, all right, we're gonna get some of the water off the roof. Well, they tried to, like,
with a broom handle or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and the whole entire stage roof just collapsed, and, like, all these, you know, whatever the hell they are that hold it up just fucking came towering down, and it delayed the show like 3.5 hours then, and then they were just kind of like, tough luck, guys, you know.
At least we didn't die.
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Better luck next year. So then we entered the contest this year, kind of like thinking we were the clear favorite, you know.
Right.
Because Rover seemed like he really liked us, and then he picked some really, really awful band called Pirates of the Burning River. I don't know. I mean, we play out a lot. We're in a lot of bands and know a lot of bands, and I've never heard of these guys. I've never seen them since, so they got really lucky. And
I have their CD here under my desk, and
is it holding? Like, is it keeping it level? Or?
It's actually keeping my computer level right now. I'm not really a fan of their music, dude. I mean, the stuff that they sent me was, it wasn't too great. But I don't really going. I don't like bashing bands or anything because, they're out there trying to do the.
No, I understand.
They're out there trying to, do the grind and get everything, for themselves, and they're trying to make a name for themselves and everything. So, yeah, but, they did suck though. But that's beside the point. Rover and his shenanigans and his show and all this other crap that he does, his Roverfest thing is bullshit. Everything. He doesn't care about the local bands. I mean, I did this show. I did a show right after Roverfest, talking about his shenanigans that he did at his Roverfest show. He doesn't care about you guys. He just wants you there for free talent to entertain his audience, and that's it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all he wants you for. He does it. It's not. He doesn't support you.
Yeah.
Will he post up the Missings playing at Peabody's tomorrow night or something like that? If you guys were on his Facebook page.
No, it took him a whole year to actually realize that we got stormed out that day.
Now, if Chris from the Missing was here, I would post up that the Missings playing tomorrow at Peabody's if it was true. But I still would do it for you guys, though.
We're playing at Bounce tomorrow.
Okay, we're playing at. See, I'll post that on our Facebook tonight after the show. The Missing's playing at Bounce.
Yeah, that Ricky's actually there right now, hanging out.
Cool. So, oh God.
Damn.
Yeah. I got nothing for you. Good luck, bud.
He's actually babysitting.
He likes to just wear a coat with no shirt under it.
Good luck, buddy.
Let's see his man sweater.
I feel for you, dude. Hey, you know what? I know a couple of the drag queens up there that can probably help you out up there if you need to. Yeah. I had one of them two of them in studio. No, three of them in studio one time. Yeah. They were talking about they work at Bounce and all this other stuff, but it was beside the point. All right, so the band like 4 years ago, you guys brand new lineup and everything. Any new CDs?
We have an album which we released last April.
Awesome.
And it's called City of Curses.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about it.
We went and stayed in a mansion built in the late 1800s in Steubenville, Ohio.
Haunted mansion.
And we recorded it in a period of 10 days. We lived there and just went straight through it. It's 13 tracks. It's a wonderful little record, I would say. We're actually in the process of writing for our next record.
Okay.
Which we're hoping to be in the studio in June. Well, we already have the studio time booked, so yeah, it's going to be in June. And then we just recorded a live record last Saturday in Detroit at Groovebox Studios.
Let me ask you this. Have you guys done any acoustic stuff yet?
Not since we've been in the band. I know Chris used to dabble with that stuff before.
Get me an acoustic, Chris. The next time we bring you in, you're doing an acoustic here on the air.
We did an acoustic show, or I did an acoustic show with Chris last January, I think it was, at the Rockstar Bar above Peabody's, and
okay,
that went all right. I mean, I don't know. He hasn't done anything since then. I know he likes to do the acoustic shows a lot more than
I love them, man. I just like the sound of them, and it's I don't know, it's just down to earth. I like it. It's like, if you go to a rock show and you're listening to a band, your favorite local band here in Cleveland or whatever, and you hear them with all the instruments and everything, and you strip them down to just a couple of guitars and maybe a bongo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
I love watching those shows. Those are great. So
you got to be good though to do it.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of bands that try it and they not too great. So, what do you think about the Cleveland music scene here in Cleveland?
I think it's getting strong. Actually, I mean, I'm gonna be 30 this year, and I've been playing in bands since I was like 16. And I mean, I think the best it's ever been. At least, it used to be a bunch of really, really bad bands, and people came to shows, and now it's more. So I think there's like a lot of really good bands and not so many people come to the shows now.
Yeah. Here's the thing I tell all the bands all the time is that, if you go to a show and let's say you're going to go to you're fans of The Missing, all right, and you paid let's say the show is $5 or something, and it's at, I don't know, Peabody's or something like that, or, the Fantasy Nightclub or something like that, and you're playing and you go there and just see The Missing. Go there and see the whole show.
Right.
I mean, $5. I mean, you can find it in your cushion of your couch somewhere.
Right, absolutely.
And the messed up thing about it is that when people go to to shows, they only go there to see their favorite band, and after their favorite band is done, people walk off and they leave and they go home because that's all they came to see. I like going to shows and watching the entire set, all the bands play. If there's 4 bands playing, I'm going to watch all 4 bands play, because the fact is I might like something from one of those other bands.
Right.
And I might go buy their merch. So hang out and enjoy your time, because the Cleveland music scene back in the day used to be really, really, really good. Nowadays you got a handful of clubs here in Cleveland that you can play, and that's it. And it's kind of sad that some of these clubs, close out, like the Odeon, dude. That was awesome.
Odeon was awesome.
You go there, you see a $10 show or something like that, and you got like 10 bands or whatever. And it was great.
Yeah.
So, has the music scene changed for you guys, as far as being, in the Missing?
Well, I think we kind of missed out on the glory days of Cleveland music scene. But I definitely think we've built a rock and roll scene here in the city, and Cleveland is a predominant metal city. But I think just over in the last year and a half, a bunch of the bands playing tomorrow night, Battlestar, Cantankerous Dingoes,
right?
Like kick-ass rock and roll bands. And and people come to the shows, and I mean, more and more they are sticking around to see all the bands playing. It isn't just them coming to see their friend's band, basically, or whatever. And so I, within the last year and a half, we've definitely seen results.
Right.
A lot of bands are becoming friends now, which is really good. It used to be a hard thing to do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of bands out there that don't want to become friends with other bands too,
yeah.
and those are the bands that you really want to stick away. You want to get away from, because the fact is that it's all a family here in Cleveland when it comes to music, because everybody's striving for that same goal. They want that success. They want to get that label, or whatever. Fuck the label. You can make your own label. I mean, shit, you can do it in your basement of your house.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you want the success, and you want to be able to play out other places. You want to open up for big name bands and groups and whatever the case may be. And it's I don't know, it's tough right now. And some of the local bands here in Cleveland are kind of fickle about being friends with other bands, because they feel that, if we tell them our secrets, they're going to do it, and they're going to get successful. And this, you know what? If you were that damn successful, buddy, you would already have a label signed. You would already have a platinum record already. You would already have everything that you want. Telling a few little secrets about how you get your fans to come to the show is not going to kill you.
Right.
So, and that's one thing that I try to, tell the bands here in Cleveland to, try to work together. That's the only way it's going to happen.
There's definite segregation amongst the areas in Cleveland. We were never a grog shop band. We were never an East Side band. We've always done better Peabody's or the West Side or whatever. But last August, we headlined our first show at the Grog and packed it, and that was a total accomplishment, because it's hard as hell to get people to go over there. Unless if you're from the East Side and you play at the Grog Shop all the time, then everybody knows you're over there, But
right, exactly.
You're West Sider, forget about it.
If there was any place that you guys want to play in the entire world, where would it be and why? Any place in the world. I'm waiting for it. Don't shut up, Joe. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the certain answer. All right, and then I'm gonna bust her balls.
Any place
in the world.
South by Southwest would be awesome.
Okay.
The actual Lollapalooza in Chicago would be awesome.
Okay.
Wembley Stadium would be awesome.
That's awesome.
Wembley Stadium, hell yeah. MSG.
How about on a ship, just sailing the ocean? I think that would be pretty cool.
Madison Square Garden would be cool, right? Is that what you're
Yep, MSG.
Yeah.
Jeremy Lin would be hanging out.
Lin Sanity.
All right. Finally, a band that gets it. Finally, a band that gets
Yes.
it. You know what? You guys get a round of applause here. Because every band that I've asked that question to, it's I want to play at Peabody's. The question was, any place in the world, where would you want to play?
In the world.
Outside the box, the UK, Europe, anywhere in the world. If you had the stage and you had the funds and the abilities to get there, and it's all on their dime, where would it be?
How about this one? Anywhere but Cleveland.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Take your talents to South Beach.
No, that's LeBron's there. We don't want to. No.
Yeah. Play at the new Cowboy Stadium. That'd be nice.
That would be sweet.
That would be cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool though.
See what? A couple 100,000 maybe, or 100 some odd thousand.
It's 120,000, I think.
Something. Yeah, it is. Don't play at that.
And you have that giant screen right in the middle, right above you.
Yeah, don't play in that inflatable place where the roof caved in.
Oh yeah,
from the snow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. God, it was insane though. So what's on the horizon for the Missing?
Well, we're gonna finish up writing for this record and pre-tracking and getting everything produced. Hopefully, be good to go by June. And we'll actually be releasing this live album in the next couple weeks here. It went awesome. We actually went into this abandoned 100-and-some-year-old automobile factory in Detroit.
Okay.
And it looks like straight out of Big Trouble in Little China. We went up
That's awesome.
the big cargo elevator that
that's great.
5 floors up, and then everything just looks like crazy doors. And I mean, I was actually pretty nervous to hear how it would sound, because every live recording I've ever heard of one of our bands or friends' bands, they're god awful,
Yeah.
And this sounds legit as fuck. So
yeah. Do you think it's important for a band to have a music video?
Yeah, I mean, I think in this day and age, people are pretty shallow, and they need to. They're always trolling the net, so they need to see something. I mean, not necessarily MTV, because MTV is pretty much non-existent, but internet still runs everything. So
Right.
I would definitely think that
You got to have stuff on YouTube nowadays.
Exactly, and that's what I keep telling the bands. If you don't have nothing on YouTube or any like Break.com or any of these other different social media outlets out there, like Facebook, they have a place where you can upload videos too. If you don't have anything out there for your fans to view or watch, even Reverb Nation, I believe,
right,
they have some sort of that's you link it to YouTube. That's how it works. But regardless of the fact, if you don't have anything out there, then you're missing the boat. And a lot of the bands out there that I know of, yeah, they got a couple live performances out there, but it's nothing to cry home to.
Right.
And you really need to have that ability to show your fans, okay, what if I pay $5, what am I going to come see?
Right.
So they want to see, the final product, which was a show at Peabody's or something.
Right.
And which is cool though. But let's say, where do you see them missing in 5 years from now?
Hopefully, full-time musicians touring the world.
Okay.
Playing Wembley Stadium. No, I mean, we're really pursuing it hard these days, and we're putting everything we got into it. I think the best is yet to come. We're just hitting our prime now. So this last record, I mean, it's a killer record. We put a lot into it, and we want to do better than that, though. So obviously, we're still stuck here in Cleveland. So
yeah, aren't we all?
We're doing the same thing we've always done:
Yes.
playing music and drinking beer.
Right. Yes. Can we come with you? Yeah, we want to get out of Cleveland too. Is there anyone you want to collab with? That you would like to collab with?
There's some producers that we definitely like to work with. Like, I mean, look at I love to work with what's his name, Rick Rubin. I mean, anybody he works with is pretty much golden. I mean, he worked with Adele, and then look at how big she blew up.
Yeah.
The dude put rap and metal pretty much on the scene. Did all the Chili Peppers albums. I mean, you can name so many records that guy has done.
How many Grammys did she win? I think she won like 10 or 11 or something, or 8 or 9.
It was like 8, I think.
Yeah, eight Grammys in a row. It's like, holy crap, man! This chick has got like so many freaking Grammys.
Because of Rick Rubin.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. Look, I know I probably get some flack for this. When I first heard her, I thought she was black.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought she was black. I was like, really? This chick is awesome, And come to find out, she's some white broad. And it's like, okay, she's still good. I mean, I guess, but
regardless of the color of her skin, she's
right.
good.
Yeah, she's good. She's got 8 Grammys under her belt, so something's working for her.
She's definitely very, very talented.
Right.
I think it's very cool. I mean, she's not like the thinnest of female singers, and I think that doesn't even matter. I mean, she's just an incredible voice, and people are definitely looking past, I mean, you look at like Katy Perry or someone like that. I mean,
oh God, I got that song stuck in my head. I was telling the intern before I came in, the fireworks song. It was on the radio on the way into the studio, and I'm like, and I got this thing stuck in my head. Thanks for putting it back in there.
I didn't even know she sang. I thought she was just there to look at it.
Jeez.
Hey, it's good to be different, kind of, a change. You don't have to be like this certain type, look the certain way.
Right.
Absolutely.
Be the certain type of person. Be different.
But I think that music's in a really bad state. I mean, I love the Foo Fighters. They're one of my favorite bands ever. But I think when they're the biggest band in the world, which I would say they are probably the biggest rock and roll band in the world now.
Right.
Like, where did all the other bands go?
Yeah. I got a request in the chat room for Chad. They want you to pull the mic closer to your face and talk into it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
Chad is so high right now. And I thank you for the cocaine, by the way, when I got here.
Yes. The energy drink.
Drink.
Clarify it. All right.
Yes.
I don't need the FBI
cocaine
here.
Energy drink. It was my first time.
Awesome.
With that kind of cocaine.
Okay, listen. Let me tell you a little bit about the energy drink. The can. Did you see the side of the can at all?
No, I was too busy.
Hey, intern, do me a favor. Run a can into him real quick. I want to get his, I want to see his reaction here.
Yeah, I don't touch the stuff.
Yeah, grab a can and run it into the studio real quick. Hurry up.
Not the liquid cocaine, maybe.
Right, there you go. She's going right now. She's bringing it to you. All right.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Okay, now look on the side of the can. You see the little bowls at the on the side of the can?
Oh yeah.
Well, you just drank 3.5 Red Bulls in one can. That's why you're like on, all jittery and everything.
I am very jittery.
Yes.
And I ate like some really nasty fish sticks before I came here because it's Lent.
Fish sticks?
Fish sticks.
Fish sticks and cocaine.
It's a good Friday.
The breakfast or dinner of champions.
Yeah.
So that's a rock and roll meal right there.
Yeah, if you want to, exactly. If you want to check them out online, go to their website, drinkcocaine.com. You can pick it up there, or reduxdirect.com. They're our sponsor here at MSC Radio Network and Uncensored Net Noise. But every band that comes in here, I give them the cocaine energy drink, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is really good stuff." And I wait till they drink the whole can, and I go, "All right, you just had 3.5 Red Bulls, huh?
Or, yeah,
I'm not going to bed."
Yeah, how do you feel now? And
Exactly.
they're bouncing off walls.
Well, along with the 3 pots of coffee that I drank today, like, I'm doing all right.
It's awesome.
Just hope you don't have a heart attack.
Now I got to go out and drink. So,
Well, hey, there you go. You'll be good for the whole night then. You don't have to worry about falling asleep at the bar or whatever.
Absolutely.
All right, tell me what's in your iPod. What are you guys listening to in your iPod right now currently?
I've been leaking that new Every Time I Die. It comes out next week, but I've been listening to that constantly, and I've been really big on Spotify lately. It sucks, but I love it too. It's like you can listen to whatever you want. The commercials are really gay, but I mean really weird, but
it's awesomely bad in a way.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like Pandora, but better. But then I kind of feel like oh man, I'm just stealing all this music. I shouldn't do this.
That will be, we're recording all this. You know what I'm saying, right? Just to let you know. Chad, what are you listening to in your iPod?
I've been going through a lot of stuff. I been listening to a lot of swing and big band stuff.
Okay.
Polka.
Okay. Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I like that.
That's different.
Okay, it's different.
But no, I mean, I listen to a lot of Melvins, a lot of heavy grunge stuff.
Okay.
Some Bieber, some Gaga.
A little bit of JB in there.
That's a good question. What do you guys think of Lady Gaga?
That was an awkward silence.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's not bad.
My sisters love her.
I hate her.
Yeah, I mean,
and hate's a strong word, and I don't like using it, but I hate her.
Chris hates her.
I really do, dude. I mean, ever since the whole debacle at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with her meat suit. Did you hear about that one?
No.
Okay, well, basically what happened was that the meat suit that she wore at one of the award ceremonies or something, I don't know, some event that she did. They took that meat suit, they petrified it, made it like beef jerky, put it in a case, stuck it in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for people to look at.
What?
Yeah, right. And they can't even get fucking Kiss in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
or Rush.
Or Rush, exactly.
Yeah,
but they'll put Lady Gaga's meat suit in there.
That's what's
awesome.
wrong. That's what's wrong with this world.
It's all shock value.
Exactly.
Yes. I will say her one, the Paparazzi song is very, very catchy, and it always gets stuck in my head.
I hate that song. I turn it off every time I hear it.
But that's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for
What do you guys think of the Rock Hall?
I think it's a joke.
I think so too.
Yes.
I went once and I was very disappointed.
I'm not impressed with it at all.
It needs more rock and roll.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, me being, fan of the rap and hip hop, Run DMC being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
No,
they did the song with Aerosmith, one song, and that makes them Hall of Famers.
Well, here's the thing. Paddington Bear, Axl Rose, is actually going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this time around, I think.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Have you guys seen Paddington Bear before, the cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Did anybody see Axl Rose in that yellow rain suit? He looked like Paddington the Bear. I swear to God he did. I think it was Rock on the Range he was doing or something like that, or something overseas or whatever it was. He literally looked like Paddington the Bear.
Wow, he's a jerk.
And then there's rumors going around that, Guns N' Roses is coming back, and they're going to do like a back together tour. No, they're not.
They hate each other so much.
Exactly. Slash made it clear he doesn't want to work with that douchebag ever again. It took him 25 years to get a freaking CD out. What makes you think that Slash wants to come back and do anything with them?
Oh, we've suddenly settled our differences.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're friends now.
Well,
we're Facebook friends.
Slash isn't broke, so I mean, if he was broke, it'd be a different story. But
no, he's not.
He's got his endorsements and everything still.
And my final thing is, how in the fuck are they going to get everybody together when the drummer's high on off his ass all the time? And he was in that rehab show with
Celebrity Rehab?
Yeah, he was with that. So how are they going to get him from there? Isn't he still in it?
I don't.
The rehab place, is he still there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me though.
Speaking of broke, they might as well just put MC Hammer in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
They should. Exactly.
They might as well.
Yeah. And the inductions, they do them in New York City.
They're doing it this year though.
I know they're doing them here. I know they're doing them here in Cleveland, but Every other induction ceremony, it's always happening in New York. It should be the New York Rock and Roll Hall of Fame instead of the Cleveland Rock and Roll Hall of Fame then.
Well, do they have rock and roll radio stations in New York? Because I know we don't here in Cleveland.
Yeah, we do.
Not like regular radio.
98.5. That's all rock right there.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to 98.
I don't count MMS because that douchebag Rover's on it.
Right. Yeah. And then 92 went. But I mean, all right, 98.5 classic rock.
Right.
Fine. We have 98.5. But that's it then. I mean,
that's it.
That's messed up. I mean,
yeah.
Didn't MMS used to be like the staple rock and roll station?
They used to be until
Buzzard.
Yeah,
that's honestly why I started listening and playing music was the Buzzard when I was a teenager.
They did. They did have. They were the big radio station in Cleveland until John Gorman left, and John Gorman was the end all be all for WMMS, and the guy put the damn thing on the map. And as soon as he left, it just went to shit. Yeah, now they got a bunch of idiots running it. So whatever.
102.9 classic rock.
Well, that's not even considered.
Why 103?
Yeah, that's not even really considered. I mean,
it's classic rock.
Yeah, but is that Cleveland?
I don't know if it's Cleveland.
I think it's out of that's out of Columbus.
All right.
I think it's out of.
It was an honorable mention.
I think it gets piped into Cleveland or something like that. Maybe a satellite bounces off the sun and we get it or something. I don't know how it works.
I was very personally upset when 92 went to sports, and I actually don't hate it now, but I was pretty bummed because it was like, we were holding on to that,
Yeah, and they got like a lot of, on the AM side of it, they have a lot of the sports shows. Yeah, but now they put one on FM.
No, they're everywhere.
Well, here I gotta explain something in the chat room right now. They're wondering where Ricky is, and they're wondering where Chris is.
Christopher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricky's at Bounce, just hanging out.
And Chris is at home jerking off right now.
He might actually be at Bounce now, too.
What the hell?
That's the reason why they're not here. Okay, so now maybe that explains to you. All right, so where can they find you guys?
You can go to meetthemissing.com, cityofcurses.com, or you can go to facebook.com/themissing.
Okay.
I don't think you want to go on MySpace and look for our page. I know we still have one, but
does anybody really use MySpace anymore?
Well, didn't Justin Timberlake just buy it for like
$100?
No, it was like 85. It was like 85 million or something.
I wouldn't give him fucking 85 cents for MySpace.
They're trying to bring it back though, or no? It was I think it was like half a billion or some shit.
It's coming back. Because Facebook is all out of whack nowadays. It's coming back.
Well, I will say this: when you look at a band's likes on Facebook, it's way more legit than what it was with MySpace.
Right.
I mean, every band on MySpace had like 60,000 fans, but actually only 400 of them gave a shit.
Right.
Just who could you spam the most?
Yeah, but here's the thing though: Facebook is starting to turn into MySpace.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because they're turning. If you look at the timeline thing that's coming out.
Yeah,
it's starting to. I sort of like the timeline, and there's like two. I have mixed feelings about it. I sort of like it, and I sort of don't like it, because I don't want everybody to see all the posts that I put down in 2006. All right,
right.
So those are probably my drunken stupor posts that I didn't want people to see.
What's up, people?
Exactly. So now they got the timeline from you can go all the way back to UNN's time and stuff like that. So it's weird though. But the thing is that it's like I said, it's starting to turn into MySpace.
That's why I converted over to Twitter.
Yeah, well,
Twitter is fun. I've been spammed a lot lately on Facebook actually, and it's by people I know, like promoters, but actually posting like shows on my page, like that's just come on, man. I'm gonna delete you as my friend. You do that shit.
Yeah.
Send me the invite. I mean, that's the thing too. It's very, very beneficial with Facebook, like for shows and everything. Like send the invite. That's it.
Yeah.
And people know about it.
Don't use Foursquare, people.
Foursquare. Everyone I know uses that.
Don't use that. You don't want everybody to know where in the hell you're at.
I know. I don't get that at all. People,
I am at Joe's Crab Shack.
Right. I don't care. I really don't want to know.
Free plug for Joe's Crab Shack.
Right. All right. What song do you want us to play?
If you play the third song, Spider Bites, we actually have a music video for it. We shot it at the Agora in the ballroom or in the theater.
Yeah.
This past October, and you can't even tell it's at the Agora or anything, but that place, that's another sad story.
Yeah, I know. It's going down the toilet. Yeah. Like I said, there's not that many venues left to even play here in Cleveland anymore.
You can thank Phil Lara for that because he's the one who fucked everything up initially.
You know what? I still have the Scene magazine with his face on it.
Our buddies in Forged in Flame, another great local Cleveland band.
We had him on the show before.
They had the T-shirt with the marked man with Phil Lara's face in the crosshairs, and it's a cool shirt. I know that guy probably doesn't show his face around these parts too often.
I still have a...
He's hated.
Hold on. I still have a bounce check from him. Okay, just to let you know. All right?
Big surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
He's hated here in Cleveland,
Right.
along with Art Modell and LeBron James.
Yeah, and I think people are starting to come around on Art Modell, at least, like, hey,
Right.
he's not LeBron. Or Phil Lara.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to play the Missing Spider Bites. You guys going to stick around for news? Or are you guys going to bounce?
I think we got to bounce. Well, yeah, we get that show tomorrow at Bounce. Tomorrow night at Bounce. We're playing about 10 o'clock.
Okay. We got to bounce because we got to bounce.
Chad's got a hot date.
Not at Bounce.
At Bounce.
With his mom? My mom?
Your drag queen? Something? What's going on? Okay.
That's tomorrow night.
Thanks for having us on, guys.
All right,
It's
you
been
guys
fun.
are great. Chris, you need to get your ass in the studio. If you don't come in the studio next time, I'm never bringing the Missing back on the show.
Oh, we're way cooler. Come on, man.
I'll bring you guys on.
Yeah, these guys are
These
cooler.
guys can come, but Chris,
We can plug our other bands too.
There you go. There you go. I'll do that.
Like, who is this Chris guy? We don't know.
We
who this
don't know
Chris
him
guy is.
anymore. Yeah, he don't love us anymore. So fuck him. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be right back. You listen to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
She's in my lungs and in my veins, oh yeah. I might sign my heart away. Every time I look in her eyes, oh yeah. I see the sadness in her smile. I just don't understand
Uncensored net noise.
It's electronic.
Yeah, so's my vibrator, but I don't have to sit in the chair and listen to it for an hour and a half.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise right here on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hey, this is Joe Dirt, and you're listening to Uncensored Net Noise.
MSC Radio Network has just tweeted the following. This bowel movement won't come out.
Check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/MSC Radio Network. Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Hey, Unsigned fans.
You are jam-packed.
Hey, Unsigned fans. Want your music heard? Yeah! Shoot us an email with the name of the band and the MP3 of the song. Send it to show@morningshowcentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. Coming at you from the rock and roll capital, it's an exciting and fast-paced global forum with the man who knows how to help get your band even better. Yeah! Doc Rock tackles industry issues with informed guests and invites your questions, concerns, and tales of band life. There's never a dull moment in Doc's world of showbiz. He cares about artist issues and escalating your talents. So make an appointment with Doc Rock on Band-Aid. Thank you! Tuesday night, starting at 9:05, only on MorningshowCentral.com. Join host Brian for Dominion Live Chicago every Friday night, 11 p.m. Central till 1 a.m. Right here on MorningshowCentral.com. Got time on your hands? Oh, fuck! Ow! 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 What? Ow! Send us an email. Hit the Contact Us page on MorningshowCentral.com. You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise. Uncensored Net Noise. Every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Morning Show Central Radio Network. MorningShowCentral.com. Don't touch that mouse.
Besides, you don't run the same gag twice. You do the next gag.
MorningShowCentral.com. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. What do you need to know about the Sunday Hangover Show? The name says it all.
Leave it alone, man.
The Sunday Hangover Show. Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. on MorningShowCentral.com.
Prepare to get your cock rocked to kingdom come.
Welcome back to the show that doesn't discriminate. We'll bang everyone equally.
You can handle that? You got a job.
It's Uncensored Net Noise. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. It's Uncensored Net Noise. Welcome back to Uncensored Net Noise. Live on MorningShowCentral.com. If you'd like to call the show, 1-888-668-0742. Previously on Uncensored Net Noise.
And that's the other thing, too. A lot of people are saying that, the world's not going to end because Michael J. Fox went to 2015, so we'll still be here.
Yeah, and Tupac's going to come back in 2014.
Right, exactly.
For the whole Tupac Alive theories and everything.
Right. Yeah, okay.
2014.
They're going to dig his corpse up and set him up against the wall. And
no, he's just going to announce that he's back.
Okay.
That he's been back.
All right, cool.
He's been hiding.
Turn your head, bend over, cough.
You're listening to Uncensored Net Noise on MorningShowCentral.com.
Slut.
Whore.
All I gotta say.
Gotta say it with echo.
Oh.
Slut. Hut.
Slut. All right, we're back. You want to call the show? The number is 888-668-0742 or get to the website, morningshowcentral.com. Jump in the chat. Joe Dirt's in there, so am I. We just had the band The Missing on this show, and if you miss any part of it, you can go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com, and check out the replay of the show tomorrow morning-ish or in the afternoon sometime, depending on when I wake my happy ass up out of bed and upload it to the website.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, top of the show, Bastard Bunny finally brought his ass into the chat room, and he's like, weather on the front of MSC Radio Network? What is that? Question mark, question mark.
That's a pretty good impression of Bastard Bunny.
I don't know what he's... Well, we know what he sounds like, and I've seen him before. Sort of. No, it's...
He's got to call in now.
Yeah, he will. But let me explain. It's a new feature on MSC. We now have weather guys, which are really, really awesome. And the guys from neoweather.com, they give us the latest updates on weather that's going on here in Northeast Ohio. And I thought it would be a really good, fit for MSC to have some sort of like actual weather on the station. So I started putting the weather reports up on the front page of the website. You can get the daily weather up on the audio version of the weather on the front page of the website. When there is severe weather, there'll be a severe weather box that will pop up on the front page of the website where we'll have the audio for that and what's going on in text. And you can also see the video of the forecast that's going on for the week on the front page of the website, which is really cool. I thought when I got approached by the guys, I said, well, why not? We'll do it. We could do it. I mean, we never did it before. I thought it'd be great. So now we have weather on MSC Weather Radio Network with the guys from Neo Weather. Check them out online at neoweather.com. Really good guys, too. Before I get started, Joe Dirt brought this to my attention. I didn't pull the story, but I did read it. There's a guy evidently in overseas or something like that. No, it's locally. No, it's in Phoenix. I think it is. New procedure going on. I guess when you get your skull bashed in, they can fix it. And you ask how?
And how can they fix that?
Well, they use a shot vac and they take the stomach fat from your stomach and they put it into your head, and they fill that gap that's in your head. So, new technology out there to fix bashed skulls, I guess, now. Yeah. Which is insane.
Whoa.
Yeah. I got a rant. All right.
About this?
No, about something else.
Okay.
All right. Something personal that happened to me over the last week here. My lovely wife had to go to the hospital. All right. She had trouble breathing, and it got kind of scary there for a little while, and we took her to the hospital. Everything worked out okay. She's back at home. She's fine. She's got asthma. It's basically what it is. But this time her asthma really, really flared up really, really bad, and she had to spend a day and a half in the hospital. That's not the rant. The rant is when I went to the fucking pharmacy to get the prescription.
What happened?
$418 later.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe the price of a fucking 3 prescriptions. It's insane.
For asthma medicine.
For asthma medicine, dude. A steroid, something else, and a pump. A little inhaler pump. The cheapest one was $8. And I'm like, oh my God, are you serious? Well, luckily, I didn't tell Joe Dirt this. They found coupons. And I got to thank Joe Dirt for this because the pharmacy behind the counter actually found coupons that brought it down to $200 and some odd.
Hell yeah.
So it worked out really well for me. There was like an in-store rebate for it, and I guess the manufacturer had a rebate for it, and there was something else, and it was like $268 total is what I had to pay for it.
That's better than over $400.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, are you
$400 for a little
thing? Yeah, it was I can't remember. Hold on. I can't remember.
Let me call my wife.
I got to.
What all did I have to buy you?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
What did she have to say initially when you said $400? I'm not paying.
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, you did? Oh, you didn't?
No.
I thought you did. Okay.
I said it after we left.
Yeah.
Let me see if we can get her on the phone. Let's see if we can hear the dog bark. Be awesome.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
You're live on the air.
Hey.
Okay. What was What was there was 3 prescriptions that you had to get, right? And the 2 of them were inhaler and one was a steroid, right?
2 of them are steroids. One the inhaler and the pill are both steroids.
Okay. So because I was telling him it wasn't about the trip to the hospital that was kind of freaking out about. It was the prescription cost at the pharmacy when we went and got them, and it was insane. But the 2, one is a pump, right? It's like a aerosol pump or whatever, and the other one is like a powder type pump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one's a pill and one's an inhaler.
Okay. All right. I was just trying to clarify to make sure that's right.
That's okay.
That's all right. Thank you, hon. You all right?
You're welcome, baby.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was sleeping.
Oh, good. Okay. I'll see you when I get home.
All right, baby.
All right, bye-bye. There's my lovely wife.
You woke her up.
I'm sorry,
God
honey.
damn you.
Whatever. She'll be fine.
Oh, whatever.
She'll be fine. But yeah, $418, dude. And then the guy found some coupons, and I have to thank Joe Dirt for the coupons. I will never, ever, ever say anything bad about coupons ever again about Joe Dirt because it saved me over $200 and some odd.
It works. If it saves me $12 on dinner for a date with a girl, it could save you $200.
Yeah. Well, Obamacare has not went in effect yet, so you can't blame Obama for the prescriptions right now. It's these damn manufacturers that make the damn prescriptions that are actually raking in the dough. They're like gas companies that gas is at $3.79 a gallon, and they're raking in millions and billions over a couple of days. Did you imagine, dude? Have you seen gas prices? They went from $3.45 to $3.79
in a matter of like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's insane.
And nearby where I live, it's $3.79. There's one gas station actually. I went to it yesterday. Figured I'd get that before it goes up. It was $3.69. I was like, I'll fill up here. But basically, everywhere around is in the 370s around where I live.
Yeah, well.
And I'm like, here we go.
Right.
I'm hearing all these rumors, possibly $5 a gallon by summer.
Yeah.
I'm like, dear God, no.
Listen here, Brian, in the chat room. It took you all day to get me the freaking clips for the show today. Don't give me any crap, buddy. I blame Chris. What the hell? You don't blame me for nothing. I didn't do anything. I ain't raising your gas prices. I didn't raise prescription prices. I do a freaking internet radio show on Friday night, and I pray to God that I get at least 2 listeners to tune in. And I actually got 3, so we're good.
Well, we're good to go.
And we're good to go. So I exceeded my quota for the week. So we're good. The downloads is what I look at. So, yeah, the downloads are doing pretty good.
That's the driving force.
Yeah, the downloads are doing pretty good for the show, too. Also, you guys got to start subscribing to our YouTube page. We have a Uncensored Net Noise YouTube page. Go to YouTube and type in Uncensored Net Noise and subscribe to our YouTube page because you'll be able to get the show from there, too.
Right, yeah, we're on YouTube now.
Right.
Took us a minute, but we're on YouTube now.
I want to do a spoof on Snooki.
Uh-oh.
You know, the slut from Jersey Shore?
The Jersey whore?
Yeah, right. Evidently, she's pregnant.
I heard some
and she's in the
story
news
about that.
Right.
Wow.
This whore is pregnant. And I wonder what her kid's going to look like.
Oh, God.
I'm thinking it's going to be a hybrid kid. I think it's going
to come out. It's already going to come out with a spray tan.
Yeah.
Looking orange and everything.
Right. And it's going to be fist pumping on the way out.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to come out fist first.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I'm just trying to figure out whose love child it is.
The situation.
I thought about that, but I was like, nah, it can't be.
I don't know. Who would tap that? I don't know.
I don't
Somebody
know.
did.
I don't know.
Or unless she called up donor sample 3264.
Something. I don't know. Von Erich, would you tap Snooki? That's my question. Would you tap Snooki if you couldn't drink either? All right, I got to throw that clause in there. You cannot drink, and the only stipulation is that you you have to.
He said all day.
You would? Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Uncensored Net Noise, you're on the air. What's up?
Okay, first of all, gas is $3.79 down here in Columbus.
Okay, so it is in Cleveland too.
Obamacare has a lot to do with prescription drug prices. And the reason
Not currently right now there isn't.
No. The prescription drug law did pass in 2012 at the same time. Remember, Obamacare is in 3 parts. The first part had to do with getting the pre-existing shit going.
Okay.
And supposedly it starts regulating the pharmaceuticals. Now the second part is in 2013, which has to do with all the Medicare changes. In 2015 is the mandatory insurance stuff.
Okay.
The problem with the big pharmaceuticals is the regulations do not cover cost control. There is no cost control whatsoever. So there's nothing stopping Big Pharma from charging you $85 million a pill.
Wow.
Nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And remember when I called you last week when I told you that Massachusetts, or I like to call it Trassachusetts, Mitt Romney's state. Remember Romney Care? I told you last week.
Right.
They have highest insurance costs, the highest health care costs in the United States, above New York and above California. Okay? Remember that? I told you that last week. I called in last week and I was bitching.
Right.
That's not why I called you tonight. Tonight I have a problem.
Okay.
And I need. Okay, here's my problem, and you're gonna laugh your ass off when you hear this one.
Okay. All right.
I told you before I live in a condo, okay, which is about to change. We bought a house, by the way.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. There's a guy who lives above me, okay? Now, I have a couple of dogs, and they're pretty noisy, okay? They bark. When they go outside, they get excited. They don't like good shit, okay? One's about 1.5. The other one's about 10 years old. Kind of an old dog, all right? Anyway, he's been complaining to the condo people about my dogs, all right?
Okay.
He's been doing so for the last 4 months. In addition to this fat troll across from me. She's a different story. I'll get to her maybe next time. But anyway, what happened was, last night, this asshole finally comes down, knocks on my door, and talks. I was in the back room, okay? I was working out, so I didn't hear him. But my wife answered the door and talked to him for a second. Now, here's the funny part about this. And this part you're going to laugh, all right? This guy's complaining my dogs are noisy, that the door slams and makes noises. But there's a slight problem with that. He's deaf. I'm not joking. He's deaf.
Okay. All right. Go on.
This deaf motherfucker who can't speak for shit comes down, and my wife she doesn't know what the hell he said. I'm like, what did he say? I'm like, how the fuck should I know? He can't talk for shit. He's deaf.
No.
And I asked Tina, how can he hear the dogs? I go, well, I guess that's a fucking. She goes, I guess it's a fucking miracle because he couldn't hear anything I was saying.
That's funny, dude. That's hilarious, dude. He actually got saved by the
Word of God.
And now he can hear. It's messed up, dude.
It's a miracle.
Wow. That's
all he can hear is my dogs bark. That's all he can hear.
Oh,
He
my
can't hear
God.
me. He didn't hear me tell him to go fuck himself as he walked up the staircase, but he can hear my dogs bark.
Wow. And did the landlord or whoever, the board there, did you tell them that, how is this possible because this guy can't hear?
I mean, a few weeks ago, I actually talked to one of the senior property managers. I mean, she's like the CEO of like all the properties they own. And I talked to this chick maybe 3 weeks ago, okay? And I'm like, look, I've been getting stuff on my door, complaining about my dogs being a nuisance, and my dogs do. And first of all, dude, I'm smart about this shit, okay? I dug up the local noise ordinances. I know what a nuisance dog law is. Cops have never been to my door, okay? This has been going off and on for the last 3 months, 4 months, 3 or 4 months, okay?
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, look, who is this asshole? Which one is it? Because everybody in this, complex. Well, by the way, it's a dog-friendly complex. Okay, there's a dog park over there.
Okay.
There's an actual fucking dog park. Okay, so he lived in a dog-friendly building. So I'm below him. So I have dogs. The chick next to him has dogs. The chick above him has dogs. The people across from me have dogs. All but him have dogs.
Okay.
And this guy only hears my dogs. Like I said, it's a fucking miracle.
I just hope he's, hey, Bonnie, I just hope he's not listening right now.
I hope he is.
He's gonna call it. Oh, I was listening to your show, and
I thought you were deaf, buddy.
Hey, listen, Deaf Dude, if you can hear Chris right now, call in.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's insane, dude. The guy actually, I mean, did he use sign language to communicate to the people?
He attempted to. He can read lips, but I've only talked to him a few times. I didn't realize this guy was an asshole. I didn't think about that. He seemed cool whenever I talked to him. Before. I mean, I talked to him sparingly because he has a garage next to mine.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell, dude? I mean, this is not the first time. I mean, because a few weeks ago when I first got this letter on my door, that's the third one, by the way, because I'm getting real tired of these letters on my door, by the way, because he's fucking this asshole. Anyway, I go over there and I call the lady up, okay? I'm like, well, the lady, and I talked to this woman for like an hour. I say, look, the department that the condo management says, the person above me is complaining. Look, dude, that's not possible because the person above me.
All right, hey, Bonnie, hold on. I got to stop you mid-sentence. All right, hey, Brian, I know you're listening. 1 hour and 43. I want you to pull when you heard the dog barking. Okay, I want that as a pre-clip for next week. All right, that was done deliberately. All right, go on, Bonnie.
Oh shit! This became a redo clip.
All right, go ahead.
So basically, my whole point of calling it is two things. One, it's to complain about it, obviously, and two, I need, I feel that, part of me is like, the natural instinct is to kick this guy's ass.
No, you don't want to kick his ass.
But I feel bad. I feel bad because he's deaf. So I need moral guidance. Joe Dirt.
Do it.
No, don't.
You can sneak up behind him. He won't hear you coming.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really? I can't believe you went there, Joe Dirt. No, look. I mean, here's the thing. You don't want to kick the guy's ass because he ratted on you about your dog or whatever the case may be. What you do is you go up to him and you start doing sign language, like sign language and shit, and then he'll get pissed off at you, and you'll get your revenge that way. I mean, do something to him that's gonna it's kind of funny, but don't physically hurt him. I wouldn't do that. No, and get it on tape.
So hold up.
Well, I only know one's fine, dude.
Words won't work for him. 2 words, one finger.
That's insane, man. But you know what? My honest opinion about this whole entire debacle with your dog and everything. You're moving. Who cares what this guy's going to think? Just move on. Don't even worry about this guy anymore. You know what you do? I know what you could do. I got something for you right here. You know those toys that you can get that bark, like you push the button and a dog barks? Take one of those apart.
Yeah.
Okay? And make it so it continuously barks over and over and over again. And when you move your couch out, that's the last piece of furniture that you move out, put that damn thing in the middle of the room and let it keep barking until the batteries run dead.
I considered putting a bass speaker and actually attaching it to the ceiling. I know he can't hear it, but I know he'll feel it.
Yeah, right. Just get something where you find something that a dog keeps constantly barking over and over again when you move out. And that would drive him nuts. That would. He's like, I thought that guy moved out. No, it's a tenant next to you this time.
Say what?
Then you'll tell. Then they'll turn around. You'll say, look, it's a tenant next to him this time. It's not you. Because you moved out.
Exactly.
Right.
I moved out, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I've been gone for weeks.
Right. Exactly.
But, he must be able to hear him on a frequency that, it's either like real high or real low or something, how he can hear them. I don't understand how he can hear the dogs.
Well, maybe.
I don't understand that.
Well, maybe he can hear, like, is your dog bark, is it like a yappy dog or is it a dog with deep bass?
One's deep bass. In fact, they're both deep bass.
Okay, well, that's probably what the dog is. That's probably, that's how he's hearing the dog, is probably the bass. The reverberation from the dog and whatever, that's probably what he's hearing.
That's just amazing.
Right.
It's a miracle.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, look, why I got Bunny on the phone.
God.
All right, here we go. Okay, evidently there is, I guess, rumor going around that some tape of Obama is going to come out in about 10 days, stating that he's not a legal citizen of the United States and he should not be the president of the United States because his birth certificate is forged. Evidently, I guess...
That's not what it is.
Huh?
That's not what the tape is supposed to be.
Okay.
What the tape is, what the tape's supposed to be, and why Andrew Breitbart got killed. This is what I did some digging today. Alex Jones talked about it, but I found out about it before he did. He probably have learned about the same place I did. The thing is, back in the 60s, when Obama was in college, he was talking. There's a group. You need to pull them up called the Weathermen.
Okay.
And these people are ardent Marxist communists. And these people literally want to impose a world communist state. And that is, supposedly they control Obama. And that's the whole point of this. And Breitbart was supposed to publish this, was supposed to put these videos out today, until he died of natural causes at 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Which I wouldn't have been calling a heart attack without any coroner claiming that's what it is.
All right.
So now the LA coroner's like, wait a minute, dude. You can say what you want, but I haven't examined him yet. I mean, I'm not saying, nothing yet. I mean, LA Times was cracking out like at 2 in the morning after he died.
Okay.
That he had died of a heart attack, and the coroner's like, well, I didn't declare that.
Right.
I have to declare that. And I'm like, which is suspicious right there.
Right.
I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious that Breitbart's a conservative. He's a borderline Republican and all that crap. So LA Times is liberal left and all that good shit. So even Columbus Dispatch did the same damn thing.
Right.
And like that. So I pretty much discount that. I pretty much blow them off anyway, legitimate news sources anyway. But, the whole thing was he was supposed that Obama was buddy-buddy with these communists, and he has videos, allegedly. I've never seen these videos, and no one else has either, that he was in these meetings with these weathermen people talking about putting, Americans in camps and re-educating them and imposing a world communist state. That is supposedly what Breitbart was supposed to show everybody.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. There's a sheriff, Opa, and he's claiming that the legal documents for Obama's birth certificate were forged. What do you think about that?
I believe that.
You believe they're forged?
That actually. But here's the thing about Arpanet. That's his name, by the way. The thing about Arpanet is he's been running a little private jail down there in Arizona for years. And he has about the same level of ethics as Obama does. He puts these guys out in exactly. He puts his prisoners out in his private jail out in these camps. Okay, he feeds them on about 80 cents a day. Okay, and he puts them out in these open air tents in 120-degree Arizona heat. So he's pretty much a scumbag bastard anyway.
Okay.
I don't see, But the thing is, I got to give the guy a few credit points, because he has been trying to, dig out this birth certificate thing. And everybody knew that the thing is fake. Everyone knows it's fake. I know that I'm pretty confident Obama is not a U.S. citizen. The bastard was born in Kenya. He might have had an American mother. And even that's iffy. I had a brother born in London. But he was born in England, but he was born on the U.S. Air Force Base. So he was an American citizen, all right?
It's not the... No, wait, stop. I got to stop you mid-track. Okay. If anybody is born on a U.S. military base, does not mean that they're a U.S. citizen. You have to look that law up. It's not true. That if you look the law up, I guarantee... Yes, because... And as far as the Obama thing being fake, I totally disagree with you, because and I'm not siding for Obama, because I am anti-Obama. I don't like the guy. I never voted for the guy. I'm not voting for any of the tard faces that are running currently right now. I'm not going to vote for any of them, because none of them can do the job. I stated my opinion. I am not left, right, center, whatever. I'm for the guy that can do the job, and that's me. I'm not going to pick, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat, I'm the teabagger, a conservative or what. No, I'm not picking sides. I'm not for sides. I live in the United States. I shouldn't have to pick sides. I want a guy that can do the job and get the job done and make sure that everybody here in the United States is equal. Now, here's the thing. Now, with this whole Obama birth certificate that's going on, don't you think just a little bit that they would do an extensive background check on this douchebag and make sure that he is a legal citizen here in the United States, and he can run as president of the United States and become the president of the United States? I think so. This is not a job at McDonald's where they, you can work here. You raped 4 kids and you fucked your mom in the ass. Okay, fine. You can work at McDonald's. But the thing is, this is the president of the United States. They have to do an extensive background on him.
I don't understand. Is one of them was Santorum and Ron Paul. Okay, they both had talked about Obama's birth certificate early on, but they kind of dropped it. Let me tell you something. If I was running for president of the United States, I would straight up say, I'd be like, here's my birth certificate. I'm Bastard Bunny. I was born in Harris County, Texas. Here it is, right here, in front of God and everybody. Here's my birth certificate. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're done here. Just to get that out of the way. I'm a U.S. citizen. We're done here. Why haven't those 4 assholes done that? Because all 4 of them have talked about Obama being in his birth certificate when it first came out, when this whole thing first started. The whole birther thing started back in 2009. Same shit, okay? Why haven't they cracked out their birth certificates? Why isn't that fat boy adulterer talked about his birth certificate or Santorum? I mean, think about it. You know, it's just a fucking game, dude, to these people. I mean, all these people are a bunch of power junkies toying with their lives. That's all they are.
Look, I agree with you on certain aspects of some of the comments that you made, though. But I really have to side for the people that really think that the birth certificate's real, because they have to. I mean, come on, really? They're not just going to throw Joe Schmo in the White House and become a president of the United States. They have to do some sort of extensive background check on the dude to make sure that he is legit and he is from the United States. Okay, all right, fine. He didn't produce the birth certificate right away, but really. I mean, does that really...
years.
Yeah, I know, and they're still talking about it today. I mean, his term in the White House is almost over, and they're just now bringing this shit up. The reason why they're bringing this shit up is because he's going to be reelected for a second term. That's why they're bringing this shit up.
Oh, yes, he will. I guarantee he's going to get reelected. Because the only guy who has a legitimate chance of actually running the place correctly is Ron Paul, okay? Ignore the fact that, yes, the man's a racist and he's a homophobe. Yes, that's true. But the thing is, he's fucking 75 years old, man. There's no way. He'll be, what, mid-80, 86, 87 when he gets out? I mean, come on. There's no way in shit he's gonna live that long. He could die tomorrow.
Yeah, when you think of like the presidents that are on the money on the dollar bills, you don't want a current president that's older than people that look on the dollar bills.
I don't want to wake up in the morning and actually get and the new dollar bill comes out. Let's say hypothetically they change it. I don't want the picture of the Crypt Keeper on there. All right.
Yeah. We don't want our president to look older than the dollar bill.
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, I understand.
That aside, I mean, seriously, there's nobody on that list who's going to beat Obama, and they're already assuming that Mitt Romney's going to go, and I believe that he is. I believe Romney's going to be the candidate now, But no one has called out Romney on Romneycare. Nobody. They're not asking him about it. Why? They're giving him a free pass on it.
Yeah.
Obamacare was created by Republicans. It is a wet dream for the insurance companies. And no one's talking about it. They keep claiming it's socialized health care. It's not socialized health care. It is forcing you and me to be a customer of the insurance company. It's the same shit as auto insurance.
Right.
And wait about 5-6 years from now, okay? Wait about 5-6 years from now, when people who are in that little small bracket between poor and just barely making it, who are going to become criminals through tax evasion because they can't afford health insurance, and the IRS is going to put their ass in jail because they're going to be hit with tax penalties, and they can't afford health care premiums. They're going to put them in jail as tax evaders.
Yeah.
Wait for about 3 or 4 years from now that starts happening. All right, and no one's talking about it. And whenever you bring it up on Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or anywhere else, they write you off like you're stupid or something. I mean, no one wants to hear it. And then wait till 5 years from now. It's like, oh shit, man. We're putting people in jail for not having health insurance. Well, no fucking shit, asshole. We only said that shit 5-6 years ago. I mean, think about it. And no one's talking about it. No one's talking about this at all.
Yeah. I think your dog's barking.
Your dogs are in studio, Bunny.
What the hell's your dog's doing here, Bunny?
Is that Skippy?
That sounds like your dog. All right, Bunny. On that note, dude, I really do appreciate you.
You're a total ass, Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I had to get it in. Bunny, I do appreciate you calling in, man, and thanks for all the support and everything. So I'm going to let you go, buddy. All right. Later, buddy.
Man.
All right.
Later.
There you go. There's Bastard Bunny. All right. Real quick. I know Joe Dirt's got Joe Dirt's Corner. You got something, Joe?
I got something.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Fight.
Joe Dirt! I'm the best. I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say.
You fans can stick it, brother.
I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
I'm the best in the world. That's who I am. I am. Joe Dirt!
Ooh, yeah!
right, what do you got?
All right, well, today, I've been mentioning this all day on Twitter, and just like a monumental day. Today is the 50-year anniversary of when Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game. 50 years ago.
Okay.
Where were you 50 years ago? Well, we weren't alive.
I don't know. I wasn't even thought of. Yeah.
Aside from the accomplishments that he's done on the basketball court.
Still my father's sack. All right, go ahead.
Figure, look at his personal life, because he's also had a very interesting personal life along with his professional career. Of course, there's been all the talks about him being a great womanizer, that he's allegedly slept with 20,000 women throughout his entire life. And decided to look that up or see if there's any truth to that. There doesn't say if there's any truth to that, but I did find this list. It has 14 celebrities listed on here, or people in general.
Okay.
Of the greatest womanizers.
Okay.
Who've had sex with the most women, and I'm not gonna go through all of them, but but Wilt Chamberlain is number 2 on this list.
That's it. Wilt Chamberlain is Snooki's. Yeah, that's it.
That's when you know you're awesome. When you can get girls pregnant from the grave.
Right.
That's when you know you're awesome.
All right, go ahead.
But some other notable ones. When I was thinking of like Wilt Chamberlain being a womanizer, I was like, is it Wilt Chamberlain who's better, or is it Charlie Sheen? Because there have always been reports about
Charlie Sheen's a tool. He's just crazy.
According to this list came out on this website, came out in December of 2010. Charlie Sheen is number 4 on this list. It lists 5,000 women that he's had sex with.
Charlie Sheen had sex with 5,000 women.
That's what it says on this website right here.
Don't believe it.
And, well, Wilt Chamberlain, number 2 on this list, 20,000.
Wilt Chamberlain had 20,000 women.
Yes.
Where the fuck is he getting 20,000 women from? But go ahead. Well, he was a successful basketball player, but okay. Go on.
He's the Big Dipper.
Right.
Wonder how he got that nickname.
Okay.
And just some other notable ones. Ron Jeremy is on number 6 on the list. That's, I guess, kind of the reason why he's an adult film actor.
Go
whatever.
figure. Go on.
Gene Simmons, number 5 on the list.
Don't believe that shit. Gene Simmons, no. The only sex he had is his hand. That's it. No, I don't believe. Every time
4,600. That's what they have listed next to his name.
No, he didn't have no 4,600 women.
But number 1 on
my dick's 12 inches long. Go on.
But number 1 on this list, something I didn't expect, and I'll have to maybe do some research on this, but number 1 on this list, greatest womanizer ever, Fidel Castro, 35,000.
Yeah, he raped and tortured him.
Yeah, he probably raped and tortured him.
Yeah, allegedly.
So I figure on this, if you were to make this list even bigger, extend this list all the way down to maybe like number 5 billion, you'd see my name, Joe Dirt, 3.
2.5.
2.5. Yeah. Well,
can't count the blow up doll, dude.
Yeah, she was asleep.
Right.
Yeah. 2.5.
That's messed
But sooner
up.
or later, Fidel Castro, Wilt Chamberlain, Charlie Sheen, I'm gunning for you guys. And that's been this week's Joe Dirt's Corner.
Oh my God, it's insane. 30. What is? How much?
For Fidel Castro, it says 35,000.
Yeah, raped and pillaged.
Right.
Kept in captivity.
And Wilt Chamberlain was doing research on this. It said 20,000 women, and it said by, let me read this real quick. Claimed that he had sex with 20,000 women. For this to be true, he would have to have sex with an average of 1.37 women per day from the age of 15 all the way up until he was about 55 years old. In a 40-year span.
Highly unlikely. It's false, dude. It's false.
A woman and a half a day.
No.
Half a woman.
No.
A midget.
It's false, dude. There's no way.
A stud.
I mean, I love my wife to death, dude. But I didn't have sex with her 40,000 times. Not yet. Yeah, we've been married 5 years.
Right, well,
oh, no.
You still got time.
Longer. Nah,
dang, you don't know when you got married?
6. Sorry. I forgot.
7?
Yeah, 8, 9. I don't know.
Too long.
Too long. Yeah, but the thing is that I haven't had sex that many times with my wife.
I find that crazy, like 20,000, 35,000.
I don't believe any of that bullshit you hear. Oh, I had
thousands of women.
Yeah, I had 10,000 women by the time I was 10. Are you serious, dude?
I'll be ecstatic if I get to 10.
Dude,
women.
Your penis would fall off if you had that much sex, dude. and not to mention the freaking diseases that you get. There should be a list after that saying how many diseases did Wilt Chamberlain receive when he got those 40,000 women.
Yeah, or Charlie Sheen, Fidel Castro, Gene Simmons.
Right.
List the diseases that
exactly
they contracted.
40,000 women contracted 22,000 diseases. You think the guy would be dead, right? You mean out of those 40,000 women, there was not one woman out there that he didn't
wasn't clean?
Yeah, exactly. There had to be a Snooki in that bunch. There had to been.
I could see if Wilt Chamberlain was still alive, he'd be on Maury right now.
Exactly.
With Snooki.
Exactly.
Wilt, you are not the father.
Yeah, bitch, I told you. That's insane. All right, is that it?
That's it.
All right.
Why don't you talk into the microphone? I got a backup mic right here. Check 1, 2. Testing.
I was watching Joe Dirt earlier this week. That's the story of my life.
I love that.
It really
I love
is.
that movie, dude. I really do.
It's the story of my life. It really is. I need to find that random hot chick as a friend. I don't have one of those.
Yeah. Well, if your neighbors are beating on your door and they're deaf and they hear dogs, don't answer the door. Just ignore them. Watch your dog keep barking.
And if you've had sex with 20,000 women,
right?
I want to check to see if you have any diseases.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm serious because it's totally insane, dude. And children, I know you don't listen to my show, and I hope you don't.
Yeah, this is uncensored net noise.
Parents out there that listen to my show, give your kid a hug. I'm serious. Yes. I'm being serious here. Give your kid a hug. Tell them you love your kid. Tell your kids that you love them, and watch after them because life is too damn short.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
3 kids, man, dead because some moron
of some nonsense that should have never happened in the first place
shot 3 kids in the head and killed them because the parents didn't have the common courtesy to teach your kids right from wrong. Not only is TJ Lane gonna suffer, and I hope he does in jail. I mean, I'm not for someone to suffer, whatever, but the kid deserves everything he gets in jail. And and as soon as he hits the big house, I guarantee that he's not gonna survive.
Absolutely,
no, he's not gonna survive. I'm sorry, but hug your kids, man. That's all I'm saying. Hug your kids. Make sure your kids have all the attention that they deserve, and make sure that you tell them that you love them. We're going to get the hell up out of here. We'll talk to you again next week. We got a band coming on next week. Go to our website, uncensorednetnoise.com. Click on the upcoming shows. You'll be able to see what the guests are coming on. I'll have that up tomorrow about noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere around there. You'll be able to see what bands are coming on throughout the month. And on that note, we're going to get the hell out of here. We'll talk to you again next week, guys. Peace. We're out.
Okay, wait. I love you. Okay, bye. I'm not even going to say anything. It's so embarrassing.
What the fuck is going on? The crew at Uncensored Net Noise would like to thank the sponsors that make our weekly show possible. Cocaine Energy Supplement, Lifestyle Limousine, Intense Frequency Production, Guitar Center, North Olmsted, Ohio, Joe the Printer Guy, Broken Fan Media, and Pete99.com. Web hosting done right. Did you miss any of the show?
What the hell happened to you guys?
Actually, we were hoping you could tell us.
Then check out our website at morningshowcentral.com and visit the archives for this and other past shows. Also, check out the games, photo galleries, chat rooms, and more.
We're supposed to be fighting for truth, justice, and the American way here.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not controlled by the FCC, our wives, girlfriends, gay lovers, or favorite barnyard animals. And if you have any complaints, call someone who cares. Be sure to tune in next week for another sick and twisted edition of Uncensored Net Noise.
Conspiracy theories and masturbation. I suspected there was a connection.
If you have any questions, comments, bitches, complaints, or great stories about barnyard fetishes, shoot us an email at show@morningshowcentral.com. And be sure to check out the live show next Friday night, beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on morningshowcentral.com.
Must be great to be able to make a living doing something you love.
From Chris and the rest of the gang here at Uncensored Net Noise, have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week.